Doug, good morning. What's on your mind?
First of all, I love you. But second of all, you realize you're criticizing Trout for being exactly what Derek Jeter was. I mean, I know because he's an Angel, and I grew up an Angel fan, that you haven't seen him play. But he plays with the exact right amount of energy and enthusiasm that you're saying that Judge has. Judge is a terrible interview. Jeter was a terrible interview. Neither are big on social media. It's the only difference is baseball has changed. That's it. Is that actually maybe baseball hasn't changed. Is that we've changed in terms of our own habits. But like you guys, I can't believe that the commissioner wants Mike Trout to be something that he's not to be more.
But
like
I said
Bryce
that.
Harper,
But I said, you know what? You can't ask him to be something he's not, and he's not Jeter because Jeter played in New York, played in the postseason, dominated in the postseason, and he also dated movie stars and models. So he's different. He's different than Mike Trout. Mike Trout's the best player.
Yes. I mean, yes. Well, first of all, Jeter was the thing about Jeter was he's the exact same player in the postseason than he was the regular season, right? Like he didn't dominate. His numbers are actually exactly the same. He had some incredible moments.
Yes,
he's incredibly clutch. But look, all of these things we're being critical of is basically, hey, Mike Trout's team's not good enough, and he's in the second team in LA. That's it. And
okay.
By the way, the difference in him and Harper, he's having arguably his best year of his career. Harper's team they have about the same record, but they're a disaster because he's surrounded by way more talent, and they can't win.
Wait, but Doug, we're on the same side with Trout. I was surprised the commissioner used that strong a language to basically say to Mike Trout, I need something from you. I just said I can't ask Mike Trout to be something he's not. He's a great player, wonderful player, but he doesn't have the it that you find with some of these other players where you tune in, the tune-in factor. When you watch a game, that Mike is great.
Okay. But I guess maybe maybe the critique is of the commissioner not even understanding his own sport. Bryce Harper doesn't have a tune-in factor. Hell, Mookie Betts is having an unbelievable year. Do you think anybody outside of Boston, New York knows who Mookie Betts is? They just don't. That's baseball. It has nothing to do with anybody's personality. It has to do with the sport.
They know Harper. Doug, they know Harper. Kids know Harper. They do.
Kids know Trout. Any kid that plays baseball knows Trout. And anybody says otherwise, I got a kid who plays baseball. Everybody knows Trout.
Well, but he plays baseball in California, and you're an Angel fan. I mean, if they walk down the street in New York, Bryce Harper and Mike Trout.
Yeah, but wait, New York's a baseball town. It's not really. I would say they do know who Mike Trout is.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know, dude. He's been two-time All-Star MVP. He's been an MVP that, if you don't know who he is, I think the sport doesn't know what they are and what their limitations are and how they break through. Like Bryce Harper, the whole look and the attitude and the persona, yeah, okay, I get that. But, I mean, you could go through all of baseball stars, and no one knows who they are. This is not this is not solely a Mike Trout problem. This is a baseball problem.
I know, but
and I guess
you're trying to create an argument when there is not an argument there. I'm with you on I can't ask Mike Trout to be something he's not. I don't think it's fair for the commissioner to single him out like that. We're in agreement.
Well, I think what it is he's reacting to. There's an article in the Washington Post about how baseball has a Mike Trout problem, and I think they've misidentified the problem. Right? They're identifying symptoms, and it's not the problem. The problem is baseball and how baseball. I mean, look, it's baseball's job to market Mike Trout, not Mike Trout's job.
Well, what would help though, Doug, is if he plays in the postseason. That's where people notice you. That's when people talk about you. That's where you make your career.
If he plays in the postseason versus the Yankees or the Red Sox, I would agree. I mean, look, they got 11 pitchers on the DL, and they are the second team in LA. There's no other way. There's no other way to explain why nobody pays attention to him. But I think the crazy part about it is his energy in a game. You can feel it. You go to an Angel game and you just this dude is different. He's special. He plays with great joy. The stuff you talked about with Judge when he's rounding the bases, that's how Mike Trout plays on a daily basis. He does everything every way you'd want it to be. Dude's married. There's no nonsense. And instead of trying to change him, make what he does more about who you are. Right? That's how baseball should want their players to act.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.